it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Gameswell Show, Subtrendy's video game talk show. I am your host, Andrew. Today we have Thomas here. It is No Man's Sky release day, so we're going to play some No Man's Sky. Thomas is, and we're going to talk while we do it. So it's kind of a weird amalgam of like a Let's Play and a normal Gameswell Show episode. But it's finally here.
It is.
It's been years. You're really excited, I know that.
I've been waiting since I want to say 2012 maybe for this game. It's been a while.
That sounds about right. And this is the reason you bought a PS4.
It is. Yeah.
So Thomas is more excited than I am. I'm excited to watch. I watched a little bit earlier, where you're a little bit into the game.
Yeah. So you crash land on a planet at the beginning, and the tutorial is really kind of just throwing you in the deep end. You got to craft. You have to rebuild your ship basically. And it took me a little while, but I finally have done it.
Okay.
And I have flown from my beginning planet. Now I'm on a whole different one.
Okay. So that's where we are right now.
Yep.
So what are you working on right now? Like, what's your objective?
So right now, I'm working on. I just rebuilt my ship, so I was able to leave my planet. Now I'm working on getting a warp drive set up so I can leave my solar system.
Okay. So that's where we are.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So we're gonna get started with footage here. All right. So where are we right now?
So right now we are above a space station.
Okay.
That is orbiting the planet that I initially started on.
Okay.
Here. So we are gonna pop out here, and there we go.
Okay.
Planet Starkiller. There it is.
Awesome. So that's where you started originally. Okay. And now did you name it Starkiller? I'm assuming you did.
I did actually.
Okay.
And I can go ahead and show you here. Here's where I can name stuff. I have Planet Subtrendy as well.
Woo!
And here's a little dingus back that I discovered. I don't know, it's not showing him. That's annoying. But
I like how with the planets it's showing you statistics about it, like
yeah,
weather, unstable, not very high security, high fauna, high flora. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it gives you a little bit of details here.
Okay.
If I want to, let's go ahead and rename this system. Since Planet Subtrendy's there, we'll name this. I think you suggested YouTube.
I did suggest YouTube, yes. YouTube.
YouTube.
So yesterday, Sean Murray, the director of No Man's Sky, tweeted out that there was 1 million discoveries in a day.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, not yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. No, today. Earlier today, he tweeted it out.
Oh, okay.
There's already been 1 million discoveries in an hour of people uploading these things, which is insane.
That is.
It's so much stuff that people are finding that's unique, and like it's not even a fraction of the universe.
No, you get a cash bonus within the game for discovering stuff. So
Okay.
It's a pretty good incentive.
Yeah, there's definitely a reason to do it. So what are we doing now? So where are we in terms of where the game is? I know that originally you had said that you'd rebuilt your ship. So what are we doing now?
Well, actually, I had just let's take a look at this space station here, so you can get a good glance at it.
Okay.
I just had boarded that space station, and I had purchased the last part I needed for my warp drive.
Okay.
So I can go ahead and put that together in a second. But first,
Okay.
I kind of want to take us down to the surface of this planet.
And is it Starkiller?
This is, yes, Planet
Okay.
Starkiller.
Okay.
Let's see if I can lock on here and use my pulse drive real fast.
Okay.
There we
Speed it
go.
up a little
This will
bit.
speed us up
Yeah,
a
because it
little
says it's going to take you like 7 minutes to
Right.
get down there.
That sped us up significantly.
Oh, yeah.
That is not a warp drive, but it's good for traveling within a solar system.
Yeah, definitely. And then the warp drive is going to allow you to leave the system, correct?
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Now these are, this is my first planet.
And I saw you play this a little bit earlier. Very dangerous for a first planet.
I was not super lucky. There was a lot like acid rain and
Yeah.
all kinds of dangerous stuff here. It's hard to even find a good spot to land, to be honest.
There was little mud crab things that were...
Yeah.
I know. I saw a picture online of this guy who had landed his ship like on the smallest point. Like it's just a little pillar, and his ship is just sitting on top of it, like perfectly balanced.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's a little...
Oh, you can
little
maybe
guy.
scan this guy here, see
Yeah.
if he's new. Oh,
He
there we
is.
go. New discovery. Just discovered this creature.
Oh, he's adorable.
I like him. I may be able to feed him even.
Oh, do it.
Giving him some food. Now he's happy.
Oh, he looks a lot like a chameleon. He looks like what I imagine a Trico from Pokemon would look like in No Man's Sky.
I'm not familiar with that Pokemon.
He is the grass starter for Ruby and Sapphire. Yes, Ruby and Sapphire.
Huh.
So yeah, green looks kind of like a weird frog lizard thing. About what that looks like, but more Pokemon.
Okay.
Pokemonified.
So I'm gonna let you mine a little bit.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So basically, what you can do on the planet is mine resources.
Okay.
And you use your little laser cutter, almost kind of like a.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it already. Almost kind of like, it reminds me of Dead Space a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's like a tool, but also a weapon.
Yeah.
So you can use that to fight stuff. Oh, man.
Hello, friend.
So you've already got the attention of the fuzz here.
Yeah.
These are the Sentinels. They're like little robots that kind of enforce whenever they
try
see
to
you
kill him before he kills me.
doing stuff. Yeah, you can. Looks like you're doing all right.
The controls are very. They take a little bit getting used to.
Yeah, it's not a real combat-heavy game.
No.
It's pretty hard to fight back.
Yeah. So I deactivated him, so good.
Good.
Apparently there's an item around here that I cannot pick up, though.
Oh, your inventory's full, I bet.
Yeah. And scanning is left L3, correct?
L3, yeah. So you can scan and see if there's any other resources around. Those blue things are silicates, I believe. The red things are isotopes.
Okay. Just gonna destroy everything and... Oh, life support. Okay.
Oh, man.
So I'm gonna hand this back to you. What is the difference between life support and health? Is there a difference? Like, I don't...
Oh, man. You really put me on the spot here. Life support... Well, health is your health. Like, if your health goes out, you're dead.
Yeah.
Life support is basically just, like, from what I've seen at least, another form of shields. And you can kind of, like, repair your life support. There's also hazard support, which, like, for instance, it's going down here because of the toxicity level, the acid rain, that kind of thing. Now, before we take off here, I'm going to go ahead and craft that warp drive.
Do it. I'm excited to see this. I can't wait to see you leave the system.
Me too. This is something neither of us has seen yet.
Yes,
like,
so that's really cool.
Done. So, we have a hyperdrive now. Let's see how we use it. Because I don't even know how to use it. User advised.
Okay, so you need to go to the map, apparently.
Oh, so we have to charge it with isotopes. So what I do there is I hit X, and I have to choose an isotope, of which...
you need a warp cell.
We have to get a warp cell. Oh.
So we're not quite there yet.
We're not quite there yet. That's disappointing.
I like the rabbit on the stick approach, or the carrot on the stick approach that they've got.
That is true.
Going on. I'm a really big fan of that in games, where it just slowly leads you to the next thing.
Speaking of which, I don't know if you just noticed, but I don't have enough fuel in my launch thruster now, so I'm kind of stuck on this awful planet.
Oh no. Like you were earlier.
Yeah, so I'm back here again, man.
When you first crashed... Okay, I'm gonna share the little story of when you first crashed here.
Yeah, sure.
When you first crashed here, and I was watching you play, you were trying to repair your ship and you needed zinc. And you were looking everywhere for it.
There was no zinc on this planet.
Not... And I ended up leaving before you even found it. So when I came over later, the first thing I asked is, did you find your damn zinc? And you said yes, and I said thank God, because that was a pain in the ass.
Right. Yeah, that was awful.
What did it end up looking like? Because one of the things I really like is that the plants and stuff is like, this is lead based, this is carbon based, and it really takes what we understand as life and like how structures are formed and what makes plants and animals and changes it. And it really turns it on its head. So what did the zinc end up actually looking like?
The zinc looked like a smallish yellow flower.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, not what I expected.
No.
But I knew to look for, because I kind of cheated, I looked online. I knew to look for at least a yellow, like how the silicates were blue?
Yeah.
When I scanned, zinc was going to be a yellow color. So I knew to look for that at least, and that was helpful.
So what are we looking for now as far as materials go to get you off this terrible planet?
For the launch thrusters... That's a good question. I believe I'm looking for plutonium, which honestly I think I have. I'm not really sure why I'm doing this.
Okay. Would it be on your ship storage?
It could be on my ship storage, or I might just have it in my inventory. I don't know why I assumed I didn't have any.
Just do it the hard way?
Just kind of the way that... Ooh. That's not good.
No. So, life support. So
not super hard to repair. It just takes some isotopes to repair.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and hop in here anyway.
Can you name your ship?
I don't think you can.
Okay.
At least I haven't found out that I can yet. We're really looking for launch thrusters here.
Okay, yeah, you got...
I can use plutonium to
charge that thing back
charge
up.
These up.
All
Looks
right.
like they're at 100%, so we're good.
Okay,
let's get out of
let's
here.
get the hell off Starkiller. I like the name, one, because the obvious Star Wars reference, and two, because this place is killer. Like, in the worst way.
Oh, yeah. This place is awful.
Yeah. So...
So I'm gonna get off of here.
Yes, please do. Please leave this terrible
let's head
place.
back to that space station. I might be able to get the warp core or whatever I need from
Okay.
there.
Yeah, because I know we were both really excited. Like, oh, hey.
Yeah, I want to be able to maybe do a warp jump before we end this episode.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get into my pulse drive again. You see it was going to take me several minutes to get there. Oh!
And luckily it slows you down automatically.
I'm not entirely sure if it did or not. I also took my hands off.
Oh, okay.
But it could have.
Okay. And now you've got to, like, navigate your way in there.
Yeah,
and then
it's a little bit on rails, but it's...
still just a little bit of work.
Yeah, I'm trying to run into the walls here, and it's not letting me.
Okay. And when we were talking about this earlier, it looks a lot to me like, especially the HUD for your menu, for your inventory, looks a lot like Destiny to me. And I like it a lot because I liked the Destiny HUD. I didn't like Destiny. Well, it was fine. It was okay. But I really liked the inventory management, like the squares and like the very futuristic look of it. I thought that was really great, and they did a really good job nailing the aesthetic on that. And they did it again here. Different companies, but still.
I would agree. I think that it's it's kind of comforting, to see it come back again like this. Mm-hmm. They're not selling me what I want here.
Oh, what a bunch of jerks.
Well, that's disappointing.
Now, what would we need to craft it, I guess would be the question.
Let's see where I can do something. We need a warp cell.
Yeah.
So, not sure if we can necessarily craft it or not.
It'd be unfortunate if we couldn't.
Like I said, I've barely really even gotten into this game yet.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah,
a little bit of a noob here.
This is just the surface.
Yeah.
Can't even leave your system yet.
Ooh, there's a trader who just arrived. I might be able to see if he has.
Yeah, go beat him up. I don't think you can beat him up.
I can't pull out my
lame
gun here.
Hello, friend.
Let's see what this guy looks like.
Oh, he looks kind of cool.
Cute.
Yeah, he looks like if the TV show Dinosaurs didn't look like absolute garbage now.
So I can buy his ship maybe if I want. It's probably pretty expensive.
Probably, but that's cool that you can upgrade your the different ship, and that's one of the things that came in the day one patches. Just like they increased the variety of ships.
Yeah, that's.
No, they don't have anything either.
These Atlas stones, I know that I want eventually. That's real expensive.
Yes, it is. There's a dagger too. What is that?
I think it's a ceremonial thing. I don't think it's actually a weapon you can use. Okay. Once again,
nothing.
That's.
I like how he's just jabbering, just like.
Well, that's another thing that I haven't really talked about yet. But you can learn different words in alien languages, and use those to like improve your relations with members of that race.
If I had the money, I would go out and buy this right now and play until I had to go to work because I am loving everything I'm seeing in this. I like this guy's headpiece.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I want one of those.
Yeah, I like his little doodads coming out of his ears.
This guy's excited.
Oh, I am also excited to meet you, friend. Doesn't look like he's
gonna have a warp core.
No.
Or a warp cell.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Nope, he's a Gek charm.
Interesting.
Now, I think that's his race is the Gek.
Okay. Now, other than naming things, how can you earn money in this? Do you just sell resources and goods?
Yeah, you can sell resources. I found several rare resources. Let me check and see this guy.
A new one keeps showing up every time you try to go craft it.
In place. Oh no, that guy just left.
Yeah, he pieced out real fast. Let's see what he looks like. Oh,
kind of similar.
Yeah. God, I love the idea of learning these new languages and stuff. It's so exciting to me.
They have very similar stuff right now.
Is this the same guy?
Neutrino module. It's kind of a new one. Yeah. Nothing.
Lame.
Oh well.
All right. So we did some running around in No Man's Sky. Thomas did some running around, looking for ways to craft this warp drive. It just wasn't working out. Yeah,
it's basically. I like the way it's set up because it does kind of make you really explore the game, but it's a big fetch quest.
Yeah, it's a lot of blind luck. Things. It seems like to get that antimatter at first.
The antimatter is what we're really looking for right now to build the warp cell to put into the warp drive, so we can finally get out of this backwater solar system and really get into some of the cooler ones.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna wrap up the show, but as the time honored and our tradition dictates of the Gameswell show, we cannot end the show without a question being answered, or a question being asked, unless it's a review episode, which this is not. So, Thomas, I have a question for you. And if you have a question as well, feel free. But my question is, there's a lot of different species in No Man's Sky. They're all randomly generated. They're all over the place. What's your favorite sci-fi video game species?
It's a good question. I would probably say I really like the just kind of the unique ones in Mass Effect, like the Elcor, the Hanar, even the Geth, like how you were saying how the Geth really kind of personify the idea that life could be different than we really imagine it is on Earth.
No, I think that they do that in two ways. One is they're obviously like cyborg robot-esque things,
right?
But they also start out as a bad group of, like, they're your main adversaries in the first two games, and then the third game, like, you start to see more of them as people. So I think they do that in two ways. I think it's a really good answer as far as.
Now, spoilers a little bit
Yeah.
for this game. Who did you side with in the Geth Quarian conflict?
I went with the Quarians just because I couldn't abandon Tali. She'd been with me for 3 games. I couldn't do it. I didn't have a connection. Excuse me. A really connection to Legion in the second one because he just shows up so late.
He does.
Which I think is really one of the biggest problems with Mass Effect 2 is Legion shows up so late in the game.
That's a fair point.
But yeah. So I went with the Quarians. Who'd you go with? You went with Quarians as well, didn't you?
I think I went with the Quarians my first playthrough just because it's so much easier to relate to them. It's like because that's just like we said, that's how we view life is carbon-based life forms.
Yep.
Even though they're kind of wrong, it's easier to side with them. But yeah, so who would your what's your favorite kind of alien species?
I'm gonna go with crap. Now I can't think of the name of them. Turians.
Turians?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Turians mostly because Garrus is my dude. He's pretty much everyone's dude. If you've played Mass Effect, Garrus is probably your dude at some point. But I like the way their lore is set up. I think they're really interesting. I also like the Krogans a lot because I feel bad for them.
The Krogans are pretty cool.
Yeah. The Solarians are really cool. Really, any of them from Mass Effect.
So we really are like giving Mass Effect a lot of props right now.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta hand it to BioWare. They really did. They created a universe and lore that really is interesting and engaging on a lot of different levels. I can't really think of a single space game that really does does that better.
That's fair.
So yeah, do you have a question or what do you got? You got anything?
I think that we covered a lot today. I think one question is good.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to shut you down.
No, you're good.
All right, so this has been a special episode of the Gameswell Show. Once again, kind of a Let's Play Gameswell Show hybrid. Thomas showed us some No Man's Sky, and we found a bunch of cool stuff. So thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Let us know anything you want to see in future episodes. If you got a topic suggestion for a more normal show, throw it out there in the comments. We'd love to talk about it. Go over to the Facebook page. Give us a like over there.
Got a cool website.
Yeah, we got a really cool website. Those are both great ways to keep up to date with what we're doing over here at Subtrendy. Daily articles over on the site. A bunch of different stuff. So yeah, reviews and all that. It's a lot of stuff going on.
So you guys won't believe me. I just found this huge deposit of gold off camera.
Yeah, you really did. That's what he's been doing the whole time. And I'm really impressed that you've been able to talk really in depth about Mass Effect and mine all this gold. This is huge.
It's very cathartic, just
just destroying everything.
Yeah, destroying gold.
Definitely. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be back next Thursday at 8 p.m. Thanks.